All right, party people, we are back. All right, and we are going to go ahead and continue. All right, let's go ahead and go over here. All right, shadow self, okay? The shadow self is a place within all of us that dwells within the unconscious mind, and is composed of repressed ideas, instincts, impulses, weaknesses, desires, perversions, and embarrassing fears. This part is often described as the darker side of the psyche, representing wildness, chaos, and the unknown. Okay? You must face your inner demons. Okay? Face your demons. You have to. Okay? You must face your demons in order to overcome them. Alright? Yes, you got to. I know that it can be scary for some people. Alright? We went over it in the first video. You know, that some of y'all, like, seriously, it's like this, okay? You got a lot of demons that you got to face, okay? But it's necessary. Alright? You must face your demons, okay? You should not be running from your demons, okay? Cannot run from your demons, alright? You must face them, alright? Face them and overcome them, alright? You have to face them, okay? Hold on. Let's see here. We all have inner demons to fight. Okay, we call these demons fear and hatred and anger. If you do not conquer them, then a life of 100 years is tragedy. If you do, then a life of a single day can be a triumph. Okay? Be courageous. Be courageous and willing to face your inner demons with love, for they are your lost children hidden behind a wall of protection and mask of fear. Okay? Acknowledge your inner demons. Look them straight in the eye and see them for what they are. Okay? Understand, you must face your inner demons. Alright? Alright? In order for you to be able to change, you have to acknowledge, you have to face your demons. Okay? Now, they say that not everything that is faced can be changed, all right? But that's not true. And when you face your inner demons, understand, your demons can be subdued. Now, some are harder to subdue than others, all right? Some demons only go out by prayer and fasting, okay? That one's most likely dealing with lust, okay? I had to pray and fast in order to get rid of the lust demon. Okay? Some will, just because you face it, that don't mean that is enough to change. Like I said, the lust demon that I had to overcome, I had to pray and fast. Okay? But nothing can be changed, people, until it is faced. Okay? You can't change anything unless it's faced. Okay? If you are not willing to face your demons, if you aren't willing to face your demons, if you can't find the courage to take on your fear and hurt and anger, you might as well wrap them up with a bow and give them to your children, alright? And or anyone who is close to you, alright? Because they will be carrying the same thing unless you are willing to do the work, okay? You must take accountability, alright? Facing your demons could be hard, but living them is harder. You who play with them is... What? No, you don't want to play with your demons. You want to subdue them and get rid of them, okay? Those who subdue their demons and get rid of them, they are the warriors, alright? The others are not even survivors. They're going to be tormented, okay? Because you're not dealing with what's within you, okay? As human beings, we are given free agency. Therefore, we have a higher self and a lower self, okay? So that means our lower self would be our dark side, okay? So you have to deal with your dark issues in your life. In order to progress anywhere in life, you have to face your demons, okay? Facing your inner demons is your own responsibility, okay? Yes, it is. Now, face your demons, okay? Face your demons, people. Alright? Don't love your demons. See, a lot of it. See, we're on freaking Google, okay? So understand, they pollute. They pollute the truth, but I'm here to give you the whole truth, all right? By way of the Spirit, okay? You don't love your demons, okay? That is a lie, all right? But you must face them, all right? Love truth, okay? And love the eternal law, okay? Keep the eternal law. Subdue your demons, all right? Yeah, your demons will get up and leave. The things that haunt us are the things that are trying to get our attention to help us to heal or to be aware. When we listen without fear, they cease to be scary, and we learn to love ourselves. Okay? How can you love yourself when you are harvesting all of these demons in your heart? Okay? Therefore, you have to face them. Okay? Now, let's start up this audio. You're gonna have to face your demons. Okay? Yes. You're gonna have to come face to face with what you did to others and what you've been a partaker of happening to others. Okay? Especially when you got to benefit, okay, off of their suffering. Alright? You know, the animals is a good example. Let's use the animals. Okay? Because all of you who are spending money in grocery stores. Hold on. Yes, let's deal with these animals. Let's use the animals. Okay? Yeah, let's use the animals. 1 second. Alright, animal kill clock. Alright, let's go ahead and continue. Because all of you who are spending money in grocery stores and in fast food restaurants, whatever, altogether, okay, you're paying to eat the dead bodies of the innocent animals that brutally lost their life. Understand, you are a partaker of their suffering, okay? So therefore, you're going to have judgment coming upon you for that. Especially those of you who harden your heart against this truth. Okay? It doesn't matter what you want to believe. We have been given abundant food that grows from the earth to eat. That is what our diet is. Okay? It never changed from the beginning. Alright? So it don't matter what the hell you want to believe. It don't matter what your perspective is. None of that matters. Alright? You want to be a partaker of the suffering of other living beings who feel the same pain that we feel? Okay? You have no compassion. You have no mercy. You have no love, no empathy for these other beings that feel the same thing that you feel. Okay? So you need to understand that is what's going to cause judgment. That's what's going to cause judgment. Okay? Because you have to learn. Alright? You got to learn what it's like to be in the position of others that you have partaken of. Okay? You partaken
of their suffering, right? How would you ever learn that they were suffering at your hand if you never reap what you have sown, what you've been a partaker of? You would never learn. And you would continuously think it's okay to mistreat others, to do things to others that you would not want done to yourself. And you're going to know why you would not want it done to yourself, because you're going to have it done to you.
You're going to have it done to you if you do not repent. Okay, 1 second. Alright. I'm here to forewarn you of this. Okay? I'm here to let you know what's coming. Alright? 1 second. Moment. Here it is. The law set in motion. Alright. The law set in motion. Alright. By the eternal all power of love and life. Okay. To keep balance in the universe and in all of creation. Cause and effect. Sowing and reaping. Quote unquote law of attraction, whatever you want to call it. Karma is irrelevant what the hell you call it. Okay? What truly matters is you are going to reap what you sow. Alright? The only way to get out of it is to make amends. Alright? To repent, turn from the transgression. Alright? Water will quench a flaming fire. Alright, and alms, alright, and another term for alms, like in this sense, is amends, okay? Making amends, okay? In the case of the Israelites, the biblical people, the holy people, the indigenous people of this land, having had our land and all of our resources stolen from us, okay, at the hands of the Gentiles, all right, understand that yes, you sowing out of your abundance alms to the children of light that is impoverished, is in need, that does make an atonement for the sins of your fathers. Okay? This is what you Gentiles and all the nations, the Psalms 83, that had the confederacy against the holy people, against the covenant people of the lands, okay? This is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to be a righteous am, okay? You are going to have to make an atonement for your sins, okay? And the sins of your forefathers, all right? Otherwise, if you hold on to that blessing bag of Lucifer and you choose to disregard what I've been instructed to speak to you, then understand that you are going to reap all the wickedness that your forefathers and you have been sowing. I'm sorry that this is a hard message, but this is the absolute truth. The Most High is not mocked. A man is going to reap what he sows. Okay? And the only way that you can get out of reaping what your forefathers and you have been sowing, again, is to humble yourself, repent, and restore. Okay? You have to overturn the wickedness. You have to take accountability. Ain't no blood can cover your sins. No blood is covering your transgression. Okay? You have to choose out of your free agency to do righteousness. Okay? Now, I don't know how else to make this clear, people. Alright? Let me go back just a tad bit.
That you will not want.
Alright, 1 second.
To mistreat others, to do.
Take it all the way back.
If you never reap what you have sown, what you've been a partaker of, you would never learn. And you would continuously think it's okay to mistreat others, to do things to others others that you would not want done to yourself. And you're going to know why you would not want it done to yourself, because you're going to have it done to you. Because that's what you have been sowing. That's been your actions. You've been a partaker of great atrocities against the creation. Okay? So, that's one example. Now, let's do the other example, us. Okay? Being treated like animals. Alright? So you Gentiles, you're gonna have all of this judgment. You nations and you Gentiles, all of you that are a part of Psalms 83 that took us into captivity.
Understand, you're gonna have all of this come upon you if you refuse to repent. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, this is what I need. Alright, I'm going to switch you guys back over here. Alright. Ezekiel 39:23, and the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for our iniquity, because we transgressed against that eternal law. Therefore he hid his face from us, alright, and allowed us into the hands of our enemies. And we fell by way of the sword. We have been up under this captivity for 2,000 plus years, okay? For a long time we were blind, deaf, and dumb, okay, following the ways of the heathens. All right, they know who we are. All right, your leaders, those who set themselves up in authority over all humanity and all creation, they know who we are. Okay, but they lied to you. All right, they lied to the people, to the public. All right, they know who we are. Problem is, you don't. And don't seem to care. Alright? They want us to repeat after them. You are not the children of Israel. You are not the indigenous people of this land. You're African Americans. You are from Africa. We brung you over here on slave ships. They lied. Okay? When they invaded this land, they discovered us. Okay? They discovered us. Alright? We were already here. Alright? American originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper colored races. Alright? Our complexion people was found here by the Europeans. Okay? But now all of a sudden it applies to the descendants of Europeans born here in America. Okay? This is not your ancestral land, Europeans, and all nations that flocked over here, all right, manifesting your destiny, okay? It was the Gentiles, the Europeans, that manifested their destiny, and then they rolled out the red carpet to all other nations to come live the American dream, trotting down the indigenous seed, okay? So if you see nothing wrong with this, and you just want to continue to ignore that this happened, and that we're still under this subjection, we are still covered by this huge ass foot standing on our neck, physically, with their economic system, their economic slavery that they forced upon the indigenous people. And you ain't got no love in your heart, you ain't got no compassion, you ain't got no mercy to go in your abundance and help relieve our suffering. Understand, you do not belong to the Great Spirit. No, you're gonna perish right along with the wicked. Okay? And I'm here to make that abundantly crystal clear. I'm here to give you these messages by the way of the Spirit. Alright? He woke us up in the land of our captivity. Alright? For I knew that they would not hear me, because it's a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. And now that we remember who we are, and we have chosen to come back to the eternal living power with our whole heart, mind, and soul, and we're being obedient to that eternal law, understand. The heathen shall envy us, and they shall be able to do nothing against us, saith the Most High. For his hands will cover us. All right? So that our children shall not see hell. Okay? This is 2nd Ezra 2:28 through 29. All right? It's time for our deliverance. Okay? Therefore, it is important for you to cleave to the children of light. Cleave to the righteous seed of this land. Okay? Those of us who bear the fruits of the Spirit. Okay? Whoever is wise, let him understand. Okay? Whoever is wise, let him understand. All right? Whoever is wise, let him understand. All right? A wise man makes his own decisions. An ignorant man follows public opinion. All right? Yeah. So, in the wisdom of this world, I'm considered ignorant. Okay? I'm considered a fool. Okay? And that's okay. I'm okay with that. That's public opinion. All right? So all of those following that ideology that, the wisdom of this world is all there is, they are ignorant. Okay? But I have been made wise by the Most High. Okay? Therefore, I don't follow the ways of this world. I follow the Good Shepherd. Okay? Whoever is wise, let him understand. All right? You are in the valley of decision. Okay? Give me a second. Tree of Life. So those of us who have repented and sought the kingdom of the Most High and righteousness and applied it to our life, we are like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth fruit in its season, whose leaf also shall not wither, and whatever I do, and those of us who are doing this, whatever we do shall prosper. Okay? Whatever we do shall prosper, because what we're doing is out of righteousness. Okay? And is my spiritual mission. Therefore, I am backed by the Great Spirit. Okay? The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life. And he who is wise wins souls, not pine after money. Okay? I'm not on this earth to pine after money. I'm on this earth to pine after the souls of those who will have the ears to hear, the heart to receive, and the eyes to see. I'm here to freely give the fruits of the Spirit to you. All right? Demonstrate the fruits of the Spirit to you. For this is a spiritual battle, spiritual warfare, the battle for your heart, mind, and soul. Okay? For the Great Spirit. Okay? Not for myself. All right? But I am his messenger. All right? I don't care if people want to consider that to be arrogant. All right? I live my life according to his statutes. And I'm being obedient. Okay? So I have no fear of what people say or what people think. Okay? Think whatever the hell you want. All right? But my heart is pure. My conscience is clear. Okay? So, I ain't got nothing to fear. All right? You want to cleave to those of us who have the fruits of the Spirit. Okay? Those of us who live a righteous life. All right? Because we're the ones that's like a tree that's planted by rivers of living water. Okay? reference to this. Blessed is the man that trusts in the Most High, and whose hope the Most High is. Okay, I put my trust and faith in the Most High. For we shall be as a tree planted by the waters, and that spreadeth out her roots by the river, and shall not see when heat cometh, but her leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. Okay, Jeremiah 17:7-8. Okay, these are the people who the nations need to be seeking. Okay, you need to be seeking us. All right, you need to be cleaving to us, because we're the ones with the spiritual connection to the Great Spirit. We are the spiritual people. Okay, so you want to cleave to the spiritual people. All right, let's continue.
All right. So you Gentiles, you gonna have all of this judgment. You nations and you Gentiles, all of you that are a part.
Hold on a second, bro, because I got something else in my spirit right quick. Give me just a moment. Let me clear this. All right. 1 second. See, understand, people. Understand. Understand what's coming. Oh, goodness sakes, man. Like I said, I don't know how much of this we can get through today. All right. Let's see. We're going to get that. Rest of this. All right. Give me 1 second, people. I'm bringing some stuff up. So you want to examine yourself. So the wicked is about to be dealt with. Alright. 1 second. Destruction of the wicked. The righteous will not be slayed with the wicked. Nope, you're going to be spared. Alright, but the destruction of the wicked is coming. The destroyer of the Gentiles is coming. Alright, all of this is coming. I'm going to take my time with this, people. I'm instructed to give you all of this word crystal clearly. Alright, so that way you can make a logical determination for yourself. Okay, oh my God, bro, we got so much that we gotta go over. 1 second. As I'm flowing by way of the Spirit, I'm gonna give you all this work. There's another one that was in my spirit. Give me just a second. I'm gonna switch you guys over. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Okay. Where's the other one, though? I want the other one. It's saying the same thing, but I want the other one. Give me just a second. I'm gonna find it. Zechariah 14:12. Okay, that's the one I was looking for. Alright. Alright, just get both of them. Alright. Bro, we got so much to go over, okay? Let me go ahead and get you guys. 1 second. Alright, now. Whew. Warning, the judgments of the Most High, which you are bringing upon yourselves. All right, your country is about to be desolate. Your city's about to be burned with fire. Is already on fire. Okay, pretty much all of the West Coast is on fire. Conflagration of the cities. Okay, that's apocalypse of Abraham. All right, your land. All right, we have been going through all of this. Okay, yes. See, this was first upon us. Okay, the indigenous seed of this land. But understand, history repeats itself. Okay, so now. He after he allowed the strangers to devour, all of our land, all of our resources in our presence. All right, and it has become desolate, as overthrown by strangers. We've been going through all of this. All right, this is talking about the judgment that came upon us. But understand, we brought it upon ourselves. Okay, and when Satan used you nations to do this to us, understand that it was deception, because what you did was great wickedness. Therefore you have stored up wrath for yourselves. Okay, and you are about to reap all of this judgment. All of that negative energy that you did against us is coming back around to you. Okay, now Apocalypse of Baruch. And the Mighty One did according to the multitude of his mercies, and the Most High according to the greatness of his compassion. And he revealed unto me the word that I might receive consolation. And he showed me visions that I should not again endure anguish. And he made known to me the mystery of the times, and the advent of the hours he showed me. Therefore, my brethren, I have written to you, that you may have comfort, that you may comfort yourselves regarding the multitude of your tribulations, all the suffering that I'm constantly having to endure. For know ye that our Maker will assuredly avenge us on all our enemies, according to all that they have done to us. Also that the consummation with the Most High will make is very high, and his mercy that is coming, and the consummation of his judgment is by no means far off. For look, we see how the multitude of the prosperity of the Gentiles, we see now the multitude of the prosperity of the Gentiles, though they act impiously, but they shall be like a vapor. And we behold the multitude of their power, though they do wickedly. They hold all the power with their economic system, where they made money God. Okay, they established money as God. Okay, so those of us who don't have money, we are constantly suffering. Okay, so that is the multitude of their power, and they're using it wickedly to force the righteous to suffer without our bare necessities. Okay, but they shall be made like unto a drop, and we see the firmness of their might, though they resist the Mighty One every hour, holding on to all the resources, refusing to help his people. But they shall be accounted as spittle, and we consider the glory of their greatness, though they do not keep the statutes of the Most High, but as smoke they shall pass away. And some of my people meditate on the beauty of their gracefulness, though they have to do with pollutions, all right, vanity, all right, superficiality. But as grass that withers, shall they fade away. And we consider the strength of their cruelty, though they remember not the end thereof. But as a wave that passeth, shall they be broken. And we remark the boastfulness of their might, though they deny the beneficence of the Most High, who allowed them to come over here to this promised blessed land and trodden down his people this entire time. but they shall pass away as a passing cloud. For the Most High shall assuredly hasten his times, and he shall assuredly bring on his hours, and he shall assuredly judge those who are in his world, and shall visit in truth all things by means of all their hidden works, and he shall assuredly examine the secret thoughts and that which is laid up in the secret chambers of all the members of men, and shall make them manifest in the presence of all with reproof. Let none therefore of these present things ascend into your hearts, but above all let us be expectant, because that which is promised to us shall come. And let us not look unto the delights of the Gentiles in the present, but let us remember what has been promised to us in the end. For the ends of the times and of the seasons, bro, hold on. Bruh. Alright, hold on. Let me find out where I was at, bruh. Alright. Let us not now look unto the delights of the Gentiles in the present, but let us remember what has been promised to us in the end. For the ends of the times and of the seasons, and whatever is with them, shall assuredly pass by together. The consummation, moreover, of the age shall then show the great might of his ruler, when all things come into judgment. When all things come to judgment. Do you therefore prepare your hearts for that which before you believed. All right, prepare your hearts for that which before you knew, lest you come to be in bondage in both worlds. Okay, so that you be led away captive here and be tormented there. Because here right now, even the Gentiles that have all of their wealth and their honors, their accolades, all of their honors of men, their degrees, their clout, their status, and all of that, they have been led away captive. All right? They are still captive. They're captive in the spirit, but they don't have any idea. Okay? They don't know it. Okay? They don't know that they're in the clutches of Satan. Okay? They think they're free. All right? So they're captive here, and in the new world, they're going to be captive there. All right? Yes, in the coming kingdom, they're going to be captive there. All right, for real, for real. Then it's going to be evidently crystal clear that they're in captivity, and they're going to be suffering in utter misery, because this is what they have freaking sold unto others all of this time. Okay? For as to that which exists now, or which has passed away, or which is to come in all of these things, neither is the evil fully evil, nor again the good fully good. Now that's a lie. All right? But what this means is that the Most High can use what was meant for evil, he can use it for good. Okay? And that which he did that was good, the adversary used it all for evil. Okay? Because this earth was not created for misery and suffering, forced economic slavery. This earth was not created for that purpose. Okay? It was created for the purposes of love. Okay? Compassion, mercy, empathy. All right? But Satan, the adversary, has polluted and corrupted all things. So we have been forced to live in misery. And yes, it was due to our own iniquity. All right? But it was only for a period of time. All right? For all healthiness, what is this? Healthiness, I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know how to pronounce that. Healthinesses, for all healthinesses of this time are turning into diseases. Yeah, because people have been deceived into eating dead bodies and calling it meat, calling it food. Okay? You're supposed to bury dead bodies in the ground, not in your belly, not in your gut. Okay? And all might of this time is turning into weakness right now. All right? And all the force of this time is turning into impotence. You can see the crumbling of this system with your own two eyes. All right? Before judgment, before this judgment hits people, it will be wise for you to examine yourself. All right? And in the day of visitation, if you examine yourself, you humble yourself, you repent, you make amends, you choose to walk in righteousness, you choose to help his people, then in the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy. All right? He will be merciful to those who show mercy. All right? He will be compassionate to those who show compassion. Okay? Far be it from you to do such a thing as this, to slay the righteous with the wicked, so that the righteous should be as the wicked. Far be it from you. Shall not the judge of all the earth do right? Understand. The righteous is going to be taken care of. We are going to be divinely protected, while the wicked is being dealt with. All right? So you want to be wise to make the correct decision. All right? Whoever is wise, let him understand. Okay? Now, hold on, let me close this out. Let's see here. Because the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. Alright, did I even include that in here? I don't think I did. So let me pull that up right quick. You see how it comes right up, right? You think I speak my own word? The lion is come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy city shall be laid to waste without an inhabitant. All right? Come on, bro. You gotta hide this. You know damn well this is not what I want. Okay? Disaster from the north. Alright? Raise a signal flag toward Zion. Seek refuge. You nations, you want to cleave to us, because we're the ones that's raising the flag. Okay? Do not delay, for I'm allowing disaster from the north and terrible destruction. Okay? A lion has gone up from his thicket, and the destroyer of nations have set out. He has left his lair to lay waste your land. Your cities will be reduced to ruins and lie uninhabited. All right? So put on sackcloth and mourn and wail, for the fierce anger of the Most High has not turned away from us. All right? See, he allowed foreigners to devour our fields. All right? All right? Desolation demolished by strangers. All right? Yes, they ravaged us. So guess what? Because your forefathers sold this, and you have been a partaker of it with the blessing bag of Lucifer this entire time, it's coming back around to you. All right? And In that day, declares the Most High, the king and officials will lose their courage. The priests will tremble in fear, and the prophets will be astounded. All the Christian pastors, all right, all the freaking people that have set themselves up in authority over all humanity and all creation, they are about to be completely destroyed. Okay, they have deceived the people. All right, they have deceived the people, and they're about to freaking reap the disaster. Okay, now so I know that was referring to like the destroyer of the Gentiles coming against us, all right? But guess what? It's coming against you because history repeats itself, all right? Now, 2nd Ezra 15:13 through 20, that they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation. The fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with a sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. So all of you preppers, all you people priding yourselves on storing up for you and your family, storing up for you and your loved ones, guess what? You are going to experience this. A man is not going to have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with a sword, and spoil your goods because of the lack of bread. You're going to be fighting over provisions, okay, for great tribulation. Only the righteous is going to be spared from this and protected, okay, divinely protected, okay. Disconnects, hold on. 1 second. If I can find that quickly, bro. I think it's in Proverbs. It's either Proverbs or Psalms. Yeah, I think is it Psalms 91? Yeah. Divine protection. Alright? So the righteous is not going to fear the terror of the night, the arrow that flies by day, the plague that stalks in darkness, or the pestilence that ravages at noon. Though 1,000 fall at our side, and 10,000 at our right hand, the pestilence and destruction will not reach us. Alright? But all those who are unrepentant, all those who are outright disobedient, all right, they gonna be destroyed. You see these piles of bones, all right, and you see the obedient, untouched, unscathed. Only with our eyes will we witness the punishment of the wicked. Okay? Now, behold, says the Most High, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Lebanus, to turn themselves, or he's going to allow them to turn themselves one against another, and repay the things that they have done to us. All right, repay the things that they have done to his people. All right, the reward of the wicked. This is what the fearful constellation was described as. Like it was described as looking like something like this. All right. The book of Enoch, chapter 105. All right. That the child which is born in his child in truth, and that there is no deception. All right, hold on. Let me keep going down. I'm not trying to read all of this. All right. Okay. Let's start in verse 22. Then I inquired of one of the holy angels who was with me and said, "What is this splendid object? For it is not heaven, but a flame of fire alone which blazes, and in it there is the clamor of exclamation of woe and of great suffering." He said, "There into that place which thou beholdest shall be thrust the spirits of sinners and blasphemers, of those who shall do evil, and who shall pervert all which the Most High has spoken by the mouths of the prophets, all which they ought to do." So you want to blow off what I've been instructed to give to you by way of the Spirit? You have free agency to do so. All right. But the Most High says, "For respecting these things, there shall be writings and impressions above in heaven, that the angels may read them and know what shall happen both to sinners and to the spirits of the humble." All right. The spirits of the humble, the meek. Okay. To those who have suffered in the physicality. All right, but have been rewarded by the Most High, who will be rewarded by the Most High, who have been injuriously treated by wicked men, who love the Most High. All right, I'm going through this. I'm really being treated this way. Okay, let me look up this word right quick, find out exactly what this word is. All right, ignominiously and that other word. Alright, we're going to get the definition for this. Because I'm curious what it is. Alright, means in a harmful way. Alright. Injuriously injuriously treating us. All right, so when you withhold of substance that we need for our bare necessities, that's still a form of this.
Injurious.
Injuriously treated. Okay, now there's another word. No, I wanted to ignominiously. Here, let me actually. Ignominiously treated. Alright. To set it not, to treat as of no account, to disregard, to despise, to defy, to treat with ignominy. Alright. Alright. To suffer an ignominious fate is to lose the opportunity to make a name for oneself, or to lose one's good name. Okay, this is how they have been treating me. Alright, this is how I have been treated. Okay, and this connects to Enoch. I think it's Enoch 105. Alright, one second. This is Enoch 105 too, but let's see here. Oh, okay, it continues. Okay, so it will go to here. All right. So the book of Enoch. This is my life. When I see my life in the scriptures. Okay, the book of Enoch, chapter 105. Still, to those who from the period of their birth have not been covetous of earthly riches. Okay, no ambition to seek money and gain money and save money. Okay. But I have regarded myself as a breath passing away. Okay, I never cared about money. Okay, and because of that, and this has been my conduct. Much have we been tried by the wicked. Okay, it wasn't the Most High, it wasn't the Lord trying us, but it was the wicked trying us. Okay, but the Most High have been watching our hearts and our spirits, okay? And our spirits have been found pure. That's why I was given this message to give, okay? This message of the righteous elm, the elm and the vine. I was given this message to give, and it wasn't right away. This came in stages, okay? As I was obedient and following the leading of the Spirit, all right? But such has been my conduct, and much have I been tried, and our spirits have been found pure, that we might bless his name, okay? And all of our blessings have been related in a book, and he is going to reward us, for we have been found to love heaven with an everlasting aspiration. The Most High has said, while we have been trodden down by wicked men, and we have heard from them revelings and blasphemies, and we have been let me get, how do you pronounce this? Ignominious. Ignominiously treated, okay? They treat me as despicable, okay? They treat me as if I deserve shame, okay? They treat me as if I do not deserve to have my bare necessities because I am not earning money. So because I don't earn money to sustain my life, they regard me as despicable, okay? Never mind the fact that I never cared about money, all right? So this is how they treat me, all while I have been blessing the Most High, all right? So very soon, he is going to call the spirits of the good from the generation of light, and will change those who have been born in darkness, who have not in our physical lives been recompensed with glory, as our faith may have merited, all right? Because we have faith in the Great Spirit, all right? The Great Spirit allowed this earth to be created, all right? We have faith in the promised anointed one, the ascended master, who is the rightful ruler of the earth, okay? But for a time, allow the worst of the heathen to take the reins of the earth, okay? So I know this, all right? So clearly, all of this already belongs to my Father. All of this already belongs to my big brother, Yahushua HaMashiach. Therefore, it also already belongs to me, okay? But I have to put up with living in poverty because of the wicked, all right? But he is going to bring us into the splendid light of those who love his holy name, all right? And I'm not really trying to focus too much on that, because this is dealing with you wicked, okay? And how y'all want to treat us, all right? Those of us who love the Most High and who have been attached neither to gold nor silver, nor to any of the things of this world, materialistic things. But we have given ourselves over to suffer, okay? I've been instructed to do this, all right? And now I'm reading it in this book, bruh. The book of Enoch, chapter 105, all right? I just have to continue to endure until the end, all right? The demon star, all right? The destroyer, all right? What is the scariest constellation? The scariest star in the sky, they say, is Algol, and a constellation of Perseus. That is probably why early astronomers nicknamed it the demon star. All right, now we're going to get it from the Qumran Bible. All right, chapter 3, the destroyer. All right. Men forget the days of the destroyer. Only the wise know where it went, and that it will return in its appointed hour. It raged across the heavens in a day of wrath, and So each time there's a great cataclysmic event that pretty much wipes out most of humanity and creation, that's this destroyer, okay? And it comes, all right? It comes in this season, all right? It raged across the heavens in the days of wrath, and this was its likeness, all right? It was as a billowing cloud of smoke, enwrapped in a ruddy glow, a reddish glow, not distinguishable in joint or limb. Its mouth was an abyss from which came flame, smoke, and hot cinders. When ages pass, certain laws operate upon the stars in the heavens. Their ways change. There is movement and restlessness. They are no longer constant, and a great light appears redly in the skies. When blood drops upon the earth, the destroyer will appear, and mountains will open up and belch forth fire and ashes. That's your volcanoes. Trees will be destroyed, and all living things engulfed. Waters will be swallowed up by the land, and seas will boil. The heavens will burn brightly and redly. There will be a copper hue over the face of the land, followed by a day of darkness. A new moon will appear and break up and fall. See, I think that this is actually the earth changing into a celestial kingdom. All right, and when this happens, the children of light ain't gonna be on the earth. The only ones that's gonna be on the earth is the wicked, those who chose to not repent. All right, those who chose to be disobedient. All right, and they gon' perish in it. All right, the people will scatter in madness. All right, they will hear the trumpet and battle cry of the destroyer, and will seek refuge in the dens of the earth, in their bunkers, their underground bunkers. Terror will eat away their hearts, and their courage will flow from them like water from a broken pitcher. All right, they will be eaten up in the flames of wrath and consumed. Okay, this was coming for all wicked people, including some of my own people. All right, so whoever is wise, let him understand. Okay, let the wicked forsake their ways, and the unrighteous their thoughts. Let them turn to the Most High, and he will have mercy upon them, and to our power, for he will freely pardon those who humble themselves, repent, and choose righteousness. And if you are choosing righteousness, that means you will want to sow to his people out of your abundance. Those of us who have the fruits of the Spirit. Okay, you'll want to be a righteous am for his vine. All right, now I'll deal with that in a little bit, bro. Cause, Psalms of Solomon. All right, this is what's coming. For he is going to reward the sinners according to their actions and according to their extremely wicked sins. All right. Psalms 83, it connects to that. You have exposed their sins, Father. The Father is exposing their sins through us, all right? That his judgment might be evident, all right? Very soon, their memory is going to be obliterated from the earth. All right, the Most High is a righteous judge, and he will not be impressed by appearances or vain lip service. All right, for the Gentiles insulted Jerusalem, trampling us down. All right, you dragged us down. You dragged down our beauty from the throne of glory. All right, we put on sackcloth instead of beautiful clothing, a rope around our head instead of a crown. All right. We took off the wreath of glory which the Most High had put upon us. In dishonor, our beauty was thrown to the ground. And I saw and implored in the Lord's presence and said, Let it be enough, Lord, to make your hand heavy on Jerusalem. All right? And the reason he said that is because of that eternal law that was being poured out upon us. All right? Allowing the Gentiles upon us. All right? For the Gentiles have been ridiculing us and did not refrain in anger and vicious rage. And we will be finished unless the Most High intervenes and censor them. All right? Censor the Gentiles. All right? Stop the Gentiles. All right? Stop the nations who are destroying his people and afflicting his people. Okay? For these nations have not done it in zeal, but in emotional passion to pour out their anger against us in plunder. Do not delay, O power, to repay them on their heads, to declare dishonorable the arrogance of the dragon. And I did not wait long until the Most High showed me his insolence pierced on the mountains of Egypt, more despised than the smallest thing on earth and sea. All right? His body was carried about on the waves in much shame. All right? Slave ships. All right? But they told it in reverse. And there was no one to restore us. All right? No one has said restore us. Okay? All right? And it was because our power had turned his face from us. Our power had turned his face from us. He did not despise us. All right? He just withdrew protection from us. All right? All right? Let's see. All right, so you have not restored us. All right, so all of this judgment is going to come upon you, nations. Okay. Zechariah 14:12, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Most High would allow all the people that have fought against Jerusalem to be smited. Okay, your flesh is going to consume away while you stand upon your feet. All right, and your eyes shall consume away in their holes, and your tongue shall consume away in your mouths. Okay, because you're going to be upon the earth when that destroyer comes. Okay, and we read about the destroyer in the Qumran. Okay, that's why this is going to happen. Okay, and it just reads again here, and it just gives a better illustration about the fire that you're going to experience. All right, they show you this in Judgment Day. Okay. Now, let me check my time. We're at 1 hour and 7 minutes. Now we're going to go over this, okay? I could have sworn that I took a note of this before, but where in the hell did I put it, bruh? I don't remember where I put it. Let's see if I can find it. Give me just a second so I don't have to re-look up all of these scriptures. Scripture references. Give me just a moment. Judgments upon the nations that destroyed his children. I think this is it. No, this is something different, but this is more. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Let's see. Okay, that's a lot too, but alright. Give me a second, people, because I'm finding more that I gotta bring out. I wasn't planning on this. And then we're gonna have to look up these scriptures. I could have sworn that I saved the scriptures to this. Give me just a moment. I'm checking one more time. Checking on end times prophecy. Is this it? Nope, that's not it either. Comparing scriptures. Mm. Give me just a moment. I'm almost ready. Give me just a second. End times prophecy. Latter day prophecy. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to relook up all of these scriptures, bro. I'm gonna have to relook them all up. Okay. So yeah, I can't find them in my notepad. I could have sworn that I took a note of them. Did I save it on my desktop? Let me check one more place. I might have saved it on my desktop. Nope, I don't. Here. Nope, I did not. Okay. So I don't know where those scriptures are. So I'm gonna have to look up all of these scriptures again. But before I do that, let's go here. Doctrines and Covenants. Alright. It is impossible for a man to be saved in ignorance. There is no such thing as immaterial matter. All spirit is matter, but it is more fine or pure, and can only be discerned by pure eyes. We cannot see it, but when our bodies are purified, we shall see that it is all matter. Okay? Get that. 1 second. We need to go to section 107 and then 99. Wherefore now let every man learn his duty, and to act in the office in which he is appointed in all diligence. Alright. He that is slothful shall not be counted worthy to stand, and he that learns not his duty and shows himself not approved shall not be counted worthy to stand. Even so this is what I am to do. Alright? Letting you know. I'm giving you the proof of that. Okay? 1 second. Come on, computer. Cooperate. Alright. Now. Give me just a second. Alright, now, let's see if we can find this stuff again. Alright. Come on, bro. Man, having one screen sucks, bro. I can't see. Alright. Hopefully, I can still look this up. I looked it up before, and I have no idea what I did with it. Oh, you know what? I think it might be on my phone, people. I think I looked it up and it's on my phone. I think I did that when I did not have internet. That's why I couldn't find it on my PC. Ugh. Hold a second. Let me see. Give me a second. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can find it on my phone, bro. Just a second, people. I had to go to my notepad. And I got a lot of notes on here because that's what all I was doing when I didn't have internet. Looking up scriptures and posting. Let's see. Bro, I know that I looked up all of these dang scriptures. Where in the heck is it? Oh, well, I guess I'm supposed to look them up again, bro. I was trying to not have to do that, but apparently I can't seem to find these scriptures anywhere, so I'm gonna have to look them up with you. Alright, the ladder of Jacob 5:17. I don't know if that's the same thing. The letter of Jacob 5:17. I don't know where the heck that's at, bro. I could have sworn I looked it up before, and I don't want to click on random stuff. But you can see this right here. They shall be exiled in a strange land and be afflicted with slavery and wounds every day. Okay? This is what we have been going through. Okay? And this is because of the sins of Jacob's descendants. Okay? And the nations were used by the adversary to bring judgment against us. All right? Yes, the adversary used them, though. Not the Most High, not the Great Spirit. Okay? The adversary. All right? Now we're going to go to Apocalypse of Abraham 32, 3 through 6. 1 second. Two, 3. I wonder if I can look it up on a PC or if I have to actually bring up my PDF version. Okay, it'll bring it up here. Okay. What? I was about to say. Like, they were trying to block this before. Alright, 32. Let's go all the way down to 32. Alright. Now, chapter 32. Therefore, hear, Abraham, and see. For behold, in the 7th generation from you shall they leave the land of their captivity, their slavery, after they have been ill treated, as if for 1 hour of the age of ungodliness, the age of ungodliness, and the nation whom they shall serve will I judge. Okay? The Most High is going to judge you impious nations, okay? You heathen, okay? Therefore hear, Abraham, and see, behold, your 7th generation shall go away from you will go out into an alien land, and they will enslave them. Okay, so you nations enslaved us and oppressed us. All right, as for 1 hour of the impious age, all right, the godless age, okay, the ungodliness age, okay, the impious age, all right, impious. Let's see what impiety is. Showing no respect or reverence, especially for the Most High. Okay? You lack any kind of respect for a higher power outside of the God of money. Okay? The God of money is being worshipped in this impious age. Okay? Sorry, people. Alright, but of the nation whom we have served, he is the judge. And the Most High said this too. Have you heard, Abraham, what I told you, that what your tribe will encounter in the last days? Abraham, having heard, accepted the words of the Most High in his heart. Okay? Now this connects to Genesis, where he said, Genesis 15:14. Actually, I need more context. All right. Okay, let's start in verse 12. Genesis 15:12. And when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abraham, and look, a horror of great darkness fell upon him. And he said unto Abraham, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs. Why is it not ours? Because they came over here and they took our land. Okay? And they put us up under subjection. So now we have had no say so in their laws and legislations. Okay? We have been prisoners of war this entire time. They may put some of us on the TV, all right? However, their mentality is that of the heathens, okay? They went to their educational institutions. They were indoctrinated by the Gentiles to have a Gentile mindset. Okay, so now the agenda that they have is the agenda of the oppressor. Okay, so it is not our people, it's still them in our shell. Okay, so we have no say so. The real indigenous people of this land have had no say so in what these people have done upon the earth. Okay, we just been along for the damn ride. Okay, and put on under subjection. All right, so it has not been our land. Okay, we have been serving the wicked. Okay, we have been serving the strangers in our land. Okay, it ain't our land because they took over our land, but however, this is our ancestral land. Okay, and all while they invaded our land and put us under subjection, they forced us to serve them. Okay, and they have been afflicting us for over 400 years. Okay, this last age, okay, the half a time, the revived Roman Empire is what this is referring to. Okay, the final part of the times of the Gentiles, that's what this 400 years is referring to. The final part of the times of the Gentiles. All right, but now we know we are at the end of their time because we have been awakened in the land of our captivity, which signals the end of their unrighteous ass, unjust system. Okay? He says, and also that nation whom we shall serve will be judged. Okay? And afterward we shall come out with great substance. All right? Now, That connects to the apocalypse of Abraham that we read over here. All right? So that's coming. We're about to be delivered. Okay? We keep proving this over and over and over to you people, and you keep ignoring us. All right? Now we're going to Book of Enoch. We're not going to read the whole freaking Book of Enoch one, bro. I'm not doing all of that. We already read the Genesis. All right? Let's go to Acts 7:5 through 7. Acts 7:5 through 7. Let's see. Alright. He gave him no inheritance here, not even a foot of ground, but the Most High promised to give possession of the land to Abraham and his descendants, even though he did not yet have a child. Okay, this was promised to Abraham, or well, like Abraham. Alright. The Most High told him that his descendants would be foreigners in a strange land, and that we would be enslaved and mistreated for 100 years. Okay? But after that, we're going to come out with great substance. Okay? He said he gives this land to us and our offspring. Okay? No, Abraham did not build no altar, didn't sacrifice no animals because Abraham was righteous. Okay? Understand that there was a lot of corruption done in the scriptures. All right. Son of man, those living in the ruins in the land of Israel are saying Abraham was only one man, yet he possessed the land, but we are many. Surely the land has been given to us as a possession. Okay. By faith, we are dwelling in the promised land as a stranger in a foreign country. All right. We're living like we're in tents, as did Isaac and Jacob, who were heirs of the kingdom of the same promise. Okay, so we've been living like peasants. Okay, even though this is our ancestral land, we've been forced to live like peasants. Okay. Aki 6:57, and this is gonna go through 62. Come on, don't tell me I don't have this. So it's not gonna let me bring that up. That's crazy. So it won't let me bring that up. Okay. VOR1. Let's try that. I don't know how to find that, bro. Okay, it's not bringing that up. All right, I don't know how to bring that up. I think it's first I key, but it's not bringing that up at all. I wonder if I type in PDF. It's not bringing that up at all, bro. That is crazy. That is crazy. What? Oh, hold on. First Aki. Okay, first book of Aki. Alright. A lot of times I really don't like clicking on some links, bro. Let's see. Okay, this is Book of Remembrance of Aki. But I don't think I have that one. Let me check and see if I have that book. I do have several books of remembrances, but I don't know if I have that one. Alright, let me see. Book of Remembrance. Let me just type in Aki. I wonder if this would be the same thing. Because his name is Aki. So the brother of Jared is Aki. His name is Aki. So I do have the Brother of Jared book 1. I wonder if this is it. Give me a second, people. Bear with me, okay? I'm trying to give you all of this spiritual food. Alright. We're at an hour and a half. I'm waiting for this thing to load. Oh, man. I've only had 2 smokes of butts. Alright. I'm out of tobacco. Bro. This is taking forever. Like, I don't understand what's taking so long, man. Come on. Alright, so... Oh, no, this is the sealed portion of the Brother of Jared. So, I don't think this is the same thing. This is the sealed portion of the Brother of Jared. Bro. So, I wonder if this link is safe. Hopefully it is. Oh, goodness sakes, bro. I usually don't click on those kind of links because I don't know if it's safe or not, but, okay. Let's see. We need to go to chapter 6. That's 1, 4. Let's do 1. So it doesn't have all of it. Okay, hold on. This, I don't think this has it. Cause that says 657 through 62. I don't think this has it, bro. You don't think this is it? But nevertheless, this is still be good read, but it's not pertaining to what we need. Okay, I'm going to close that out. That's not what I need. All right, Jeremiah 30. Okay, we're gonna go to 2nd Ezra 15. They want the you have to read the whole chapters, and we're not gonna read all of that, bro. I got other videos that read the whole freaking chapters of 15. I got videos that go through 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. All right, I have a whole video that breaks both them chapters down. All right, I'm not gonna redo that right now. Okay, we're already at an hour and a half, and we're still not even freaking 10 minutes in this audio. We're at like 7 minutes and 50 seconds in the audio. Okay, and the audio altogether is close to about 25 minutes. All right, so, bruh. Oh, I got another subscriber. Alright, see that? We already did the work on that, okay, people? So, if you want more information on that, 2nd Ezra, chapters 15 and 16, I already did it. Okay, go watch this video. Alright, I also did a video on a destroyer. Okay, this is a 2-part series, the destroyer and plagues have come upon the whole earth. Okay, many sealed books are being released by the Spirit of Truth. Alright, of course, the righteous will feel like an alien in this world, okay? We don't fit in this world, okay? We've been warning you. For over a year, I've been warning you people, and it's been widely ignored, okay? Now, so I'm not going to redo that. Alright, now let's go to Jeremiah chapter 30. We may not read it all, bro. Especially, and why y'all trying to give the 1611 version? Like, no thank you. Whew. Okay, it's not that long. No. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Most High, saying, Thus speaketh the Most High power of Israel, saying, write all these words that I have spoken unto you in a book. For look, the days come, saith the Most High, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith the Most High, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and we shall possess it. And these are the words that the Most High spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. Understand that the kingdom was ripped in two, okay? There was a kingdom of Israel and then there was a kingdom of Judah, okay? So you got two sticks. You got the stick of Judah and you have the stick of Israel, okay? The stick of Judah, or you have the stick of Joseph, okay? You have the stick of Judah, that is the Bible, okay? We're in the Bible right now. All right, which is the stick of Judah. All right, the stick of Joseph is the Book of Mormon. Okay, and that is Israel. Okay, the 10 tribes that were over in the Americas. Okay, they have the stick of they have the Mormon. They have the Book of Mormon. Okay, it does not belong to the Mormons. Okay, the Mormon religion. No. All right? Etymology, people. Etymology. More man. Okay? The Moors. Okay? The more man. Okay? That is us. Okay? Yes, it was spelled different for those who are called Moors over here in this land. Okay? Now, for thus saith the Most High, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. We have not been at peace, okay? We've been living in great suffering, all right? Travailing, okay? Ask you now and see whether a man does travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness? Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay, we've been going through Jacob's trouble for 2,000 plus years under the boot of the worst of the heathen. All right, and the worst of it was the last 400 years. Okay, like, bruh, they done did the most to us, and you people do not want to acknowledge any of it. For it shall come to pass in that day, said the Most High of hosts, that I will break the yoke from off our neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers will no more serve themselves off of us. Okay? We have been the commodity this whole damn time, but you want to call us lazy. But they shall serve the Most High, our power, okay? Yes, we are serving the Most High with our whole heart, mind, and soul, all right? Therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Most High, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for look, I will save you from afar, and thy seed from the land of our captivity. All right, from the land of your captivity. And Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel, shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make us afraid. He is going to break the power of the nations. He's going to break the power of the Gentiles and their economic system of slavery. All right? For I am with you, saith the Most High, to save you. Though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have allowed thee to be scattered, I will not make a full end of you. All right? There will not be a full end made of you, but I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. Okay? We had to learn. All right? And you nations are going to learn too. Okay? Those of you that ain't got the ears to hear, you gonna learn the hard way. Okay? For thus saith the Most High, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead our cause, that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicines. All right? He knows our condition. While you nations just scorn us and kick us while we're down, with no might in our hands to overturn our suffering. Nah, you just say root hog or die poor. All thy lovers have forgotten thee. They seek thee not. For I have allowed thee to be wounded with the wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one. For the multitude of thine iniquity, because your sins were increased. That's why he allowed this to come upon us. So he says, why cry now for your affliction? Why you mad at the nations? Why you mad at the Gentiles? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of your own iniquity, because your sins was increased. I have allowed these things to come upon you. Therefore, all they that devour you shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil you shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon you I will give for a prey. Understand, that is reaping what you sow. They that live by the sword will die by the sword. Okay? For I will restore health unto you, and I will heal you of your wounds, saith the Most High. Because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. None says to restore, none pities us. Who shall pity thee, O house of Israel? Who shall bemoan thee? Thus saith the Most High Power, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places. And the city shall be builded up upon her own heap, and a palace shall remain after the manner thereof. And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving, and a voice of them that make merry. And I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. He is going to glorify the righteous of us, and we shall not be small. We will not be diminished. All right? Our offspring also shall be as aforetime, and our congregation shall be established before him. And all those who have oppressed us are gonna be punished. Okay? And their nobles shall be of themselves. We're gonna be lords of our own land. We're gonna govern ourselves. We're no longer gonna be governed by oppressors. Okay? We're no longer gonna be governed by the worst of the heathen. All right? Our governors are going to proceed from the midst of us, from the righteous, all right? And he's going to cause us to draw near, all right? And he shall approach unto us, for who is it that engaged his heart to approach unto him, saith the Most High? We will be his people, and he will be our power. Behold, the whirlwind, the tornado of the Most High goeth forth with fury, a continuing whirlwind. It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked. All right? Yeah, them tornadoes are increasing. The hurricanes are increasing. The fires are increasing. The floods are increasing. All these natural disasters, quote unquote, yeah, is increasing to take out the wicked. Only the righteous are going to be spared. All right? They claim it's the fierce anger of the Most High. Nah, it's the fierce anger of your own damn wickedness that's going to be poured out upon you. All right? And shall not return until it has been fulfilled, until it has been performed. All right? All that indignation, all that cup of indignation that the wicked have filled to the brim, to where it's even flowing over, is overflowing. All right? All of it is going to be poured out upon them. Okay? in the latter days you shall consider it. All right. Isaiah 43. We're going to get the... it's also in the Book of Mormon. They included it there. Alright. Israel's only Savior. Alright. And those of you nations who want salvation, you want to cleave to us. Alright. All the nations gather together, and the people assemble. Who among them can declare this and proclaim to us the former things? Let them present their witnesses to vindicate them, so that others may hear and say, it is true. You are my witnesses, declares the Most High, and my servant whom I have chosen, so that you may consider and obey me, and understand that I am He. Before me, no God was formed, and after me, well, see, now, bruh, there's many gods, okay? There's many gods. However, there's only one all-powerful, benevolent, energy source, okay? There's one, the infinite energy source of love, life, and all things good. Yes, there's that one source of that, okay? And then there's that one source of everything contrary to that, okay? The adversary, all right? The one source of evil, death, hatred, envy, jealousy, bitterness, okay? All of that, the opposite of the benevolent power, all right? Though all those that choose to serve the benevolent energy, all right, the pure energy, we are extensions of that energy, okay? And we can ascend and become gods, okay? Yes, we can become benevolent gods, all right? Just like we have free agency, all right? So there are a lot that choose to become evil gods, okay? Gods of death and destruction, all right? So understand, our power, though, is the benevolent power, all right? And the good shepherd who came to demonstrate the eternal laws of love, life, and all things good, all the way unto death, all right? He demonstrated it with his life, okay? Did not take away the free agency of the wicked people who sought to torture and murder him and revel in their wickedness that they performed against him. Okay? Just like I am choosing to be obedient to my spiritual mission, allowing all the mockery and the false accusations and all of these things that these people do. All right? I use my spiritual weapons of war, okay? I call attention to these things, okay? I shine light on what they're doing, okay? That's my spiritual weapons that I've been given. But nevertheless, I still have to endure their ridicule, their hatred, their mistreatment, their hoarding of substance, okay? I still got to deal with all of that. Okay? And not let my heart grow cold like theirs. Okay? So, that's what it is. Hold on. Alright, Isaiah. Alright, we're going to go to 13. So, we got to get a little bit more of this. Alright? 10 through 13. Alright? So, you are my witnesses, declares the Most High, that I am the Most High. Even from eternity, I am He. And none can deliver... all right, none can pluck you out of my hand. All right, when he acts, who can reverse it? All right, when he set that eternal law in motion, who can stop his eternal law? Answer that. Who can put a stop to his time intervals? Answer that. Okay, your belief has no value outside of this false ass reality. Okay? You can believe whatever the hell you want to believe. But your belief ain't gonna stop you from reaping what you sow. Okay? So, you sow all of this evil all your life. Okay? You're oppressing people by withholding substance. Right? You refuse to share out of your abundance. Okay? But yet you're professing out your mouth that you serve my power. You would incite yourself out to believe in your heart that my power, all right, the ascended master, all right, the good shepherd, you believe in your heart that he came to this earth to be a blood sacrifice for you. So you'd incite yourself out to believe that you're covered in his blood sacrifice. All right? Do you seriously think that's going to save you from reaping what you have been sowing? If you seriously think that you calling on the name Jesus and saying, spare me, Father, when these tornadoes hit, when fire ignites, or any of these cataclysmic events happen, and you call out the name of Jesus, spare me, Jesus, I believe in your blood sacrifice. Do you seriously think that's going to save you? You think that's going to spare you? You better think again, okay? Because it ain't going to save you. No, it's not. You're going to perish in your wickedness and in your deception. And he's going to allow you to hold on to your strong delusion all the way to your destruction, okay? People, I don't say this in hatred, okay? I'm telling you these things to help you, all right? Ezekiel 14. Did it say 12? 12 through 23. Alright. I'm trying to help you people. Okay? I'm giving you the true gospel. Not no freaking itching ears type crap. Alright? The Most High's irrevocable sentence. Alright? I'm gonna go to 23. Alright. 4 dire judgments. Okay, 4 dire judgments. I know we're going on 2 hours if we're not over. So we're close to 2 hours. We're at 1:52 again. All right. And people, let's see, where are we at? I don't know if I want to come back again. Let's just continue. All right. I'm trying to wrap this up a little bit. All right. I got stuff I got to do too before. I got to get prepared for my appointment tomorrow. So let's just get it. All right. And the word of the Most High came to me, saying, Son of man, if a land sins against me by acting unfaithfully and disobediently, and I allow that eternal law to come against it, to cut off its supply of food, and to allow famine upon it, and to cut off, and to allow it to be cut off from both man and beast, then even if these 3 men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, their righteousness could deliver only themselves, declares the Most High Power. Alright, this is why only the righteous are going to be spared. Okay, if there's destruction and all of these things that is allowed to come upon the land because of the sin, only the righteous could be delivered. Okay, or if he allows wild beasts through the land, to leave it childless and desolate, with no man passing through it for fear of the beast, then as surely as I live, declares the Most High, even if these 3 men were in it, they could not deliver their own sons or daughters, if their sons and daughters chose to live in wickedness. Okay, they alone would be delivered, but the land would be desolate. Okay, now, or if I allow a sword against that land and say, let the sword pass through it, so that, it's, cut off from both man and beast, then as surely as I live, declares the Most High Power, even if these 3 men were in it, they could not deliver their own sons and daughters, if their sons and daughters chose to live wickedly. Okay? Only the righteous would be delivered. Okay? Or if I allowed a plague into that land, and allowed the wrath of their cup of indignation to be poured upon it. All right? through bloodshed, all right, allowing it to be cut off from both man and beast, then surely as I live, declares the Most High Power, even if Noah, Daniel, and Job were in it, they could not deliver their own sons or daughters if their sons and or daughters chose to live in wickedness and disobedient to the eternal laws of love, life, and purity. All right? Only their righteousness could deliver themselves. Okay? Now, everybody has free agency. For this is what the Most High Power says. How much worse will it be when I allow against Jerusalem my four dire judgments, sword, famine, wild beasts, and plague, in order to allow you to be cut off, both man and beast. Yet behold, some survivors will be left in it, sons and daughters who will be brought out. Okay, we are the remnant. They will come out to you, and when you see their conduct and actions, you will be comforted regarding the disaster I have allowed to come upon Jerusalem, all that have brought upon it, all that I have allowed to come upon it. They will bring you consolation when you see their conduct and actions, and you will know that it was not without cause that I have allowed all these things to happen within it, declares the Most High. Okay? So those of us who came out of all of this, and we have been refined by way of the Spirit, and we are doing everything in our power to live a righteous life, look to that, because this is the reason the Most High allowed it. He allowed all of this. Okay? This is why you are to cleave to the children of light. Okay? Those of us who have the fruits of the Spirit. Okay? And we got all of that. Alright? Now, the only thing, I don't like this right here. People calling themselves apostle and all of that. I don't agree with it. I didn't create this, alright? They spelled judgment wrong too, alright? The only thing that we couldn't get, people, was this ladder of Jacob 5:17, alright? And I did not read the second Ezra because I showed you where I already did the video for that. Now, the book of Enoch, let's see. That's not what I'm looking for, bro. Alright, so y'all want to mess with me. Hold on. Alright, bookofenoch.com is what I'm looking for. But I want chapter 1, okay? Like, goodness. I said 1, not 10. Why are you doing this? Like, oh my gosh. Bro, this is crazy. Go to chapter 1. Lord have mercy. Why y'all gotta... Let's see. How long is this chapter? Okay, it's not a long chapter. So let's go ahead and get it. Alright. The word of blessing of Enoch. How he is blessed. How he blessed the elect. Okay, the word of blessing of Enoch. How he blessed the elect and the righteous who were to exist in a time of trouble, rejecting all the wicked and ungodly. Enoch, a righteous man, who was with the Most High, answered and spoke while his eyes were open, and while he saw a holy vision in the heavens. This the angel showed me. From them I heard all things and understood what I saw, that which will not take place in this generation, but in a generation which is to succeed at a distant period, on account of the elect. Upon their account I spoke and conversed with him, who will go forth from his habitation, the holy and mighty one, the power of the world, who will hereafter tread upon Mount Sinai, appear with his host, and be manifested in the strength of his power from heaven. All shall be afraid and the watchers be terrified. Great fear and trembling shall seize them, even to the ends of the earth. The lofty mountains shall be troubled, and the exalted hills depressed, melting like a honeycomb in the flame. That is the destroyer. The earth shall be immersed, and all things which are in it perish, while judgment shall come upon all, even upon all the righteous. Okay? But the righteous is going to be spared. All right? But to them shall he give peace. All right? The righteous. Okay? Upon the righteous, but to them he shall give peace. He shall persevere. He shall preserve. He shall preserve the elect, and towards them exercise clemency. Let's find out what this is. Clemency. Mercy. Okay?
Clemency.
Mercy. All right? We're going to have mercy because we're the merciful ones. All right? We're the vessels of mercy. Okay? And with being a vessel of mercy, but being ill-treated my whole life, that's something to, be cherished. You should not despise people like me. Okay? Then shall all belong to the Most High, and be happy and blessed, and the splendor of the Godhead shall illuminate us. Okay? You're gonna see very soon. Okay? Whew. All right, so we got through all of that. All right, and whoever is wise, let him understand. Okay? The heathen, you know what happened to us. Okay? Now, people, this is hella long. I may try to come back just to give you a little bit more. Let's go ahead and let me play this one more time. Wrap this up.
Let's do the other example.
Okay, yeah. So, actually, people, man, I gave y'all a lot today. Okay, I gave you 4 hours. There's things I got to do to get prepared for my appointment tomorrow. My appointment is early. It's at 8:30, so I should be able to give you more tomorrow when I get back. Okay. When I get back, we'll just go ahead and continue from there. Okay. Because, bro, we're gonna have to go into other stuff. Okay. I gave you what I was instructed to give you today. All right. On that note, let me go ahead and end it here. All right. Shalom.